Hello everyone and welcome back to today's episode of SGTV. I'm joined in the studio once again with Josh Winter and we got Josh and his dad down here into the studio to talk about many different subjects, but today we've just got Josh on the show and we're going to be talking about how you seem to have just exploded onto the social media scene. So before we get into all that, Josh, do you want to tell us a bit about your background, a little bit about yourself, who you are?
Yeah, so I'm Josh, known as Josh Electrical on social media, and I started my electrical page about 3 years ago, inconsistently, not posting loads. Obviously started my apprenticeship in that, and then in about the past year I've been posting consistently on TikTok, on Instagram, and yeah, it's blew up. At the start of posting, I was posting like maybe once a month, not consistent with it, and then once I started building it up and being consistent, it's like blew up out of nowhere kind of thing. I recently hit 8 million views on an Instagram video.
Wow.
And ever since then my followers have just been going up and up and up.
What kind of video was that?
It literally took me 5-6 seconds to make, and it was me pulling a cable out from underneath the floor and saying electricians have good fingers, and it just, how a video like that blows up.
I wonder what people are actually searching to get that kind of result.
I don't know, but that was the least expected video I would have thought that would have got 8 million views, but it did crazy. It's just about being consistent, and any video can blow up, and then your following can just go up and up and up overnight. It's amazing,
isn't it? That, I mean, everyone wants that, like, what is the holy grail of algorithms or titles or tagging or content, and it's anyone's guess whichever way the wind's blowing that moment in time. So just like you say, being consistent, at least putting something out there, you're going to catch something at some point, aren't you?
Yeah, at the start it's like quantity over quality. Just get loads of posts out there, and if people like your content, they're going to give you a follow. You've just got to be consistent, post a lot, and it will go well.
I mean, how your dad's in the room behind the cameras at the moment, but how's he cope with you, taking selfies and doing videos on?
Well, I started because of him. He was the main reason.
Okay, so he was doing it first?
Yeah, he was doing it first. He wasn't, no disrespect, he's not getting loads of views and stuff like that. And then I came on the scene and he's mind blown by it all. And so am I, to be fair. I still think if someone had told me even 3 months ago that I'd be near 10,000 followers on Instagram, I'd be like, nowhere. There's just nowhere. So yeah.
Has it led to anything? Any sponsorships? Any attention that you just weren't expecting?
I get a few emails asking for paid collaborations and stuff, but I'd rather wait for the bigger companies to come in than go with smaller companies and have loads of different sponsorships. I'm waiting for Milwaukee to give me an email, but
tag them on this.
yeah. I think I'm a bit off that yet, anyways. But yeah, I've had a few emails. I've just kind of stayed out of it because, I mean, I had one about makeup and stuff like that.
Wow. I mean, modern times, you can't rule these things out.
I know.
I want to get a hair transplant. But so, do you mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old, and you're 3-4 years into your apprenticeship working with your dad?
Yeah, I've been working 4 years coming up in this summer. Obviously, just second year in college. Yeah. Kind of qualified thing. But yeah, 20-year-old, 4 years in.
So for your age, you're doing extremely well to not only be popular on social media, but also actually gaining the knowledge, the experience, the respect. Having spoken with your dad, how much respect he has you working with him. It's great to see for such a young person. But are you happy to rewind the clock a bit and just say how you actually went into becoming an electrician?
Yeah. So I was in school and I didn't do very well in school at all. I didn't listen to the teachers. I was pretty much borderline kicked out of school in my last year. And I had nothing going for me, literally nothing. My dad kind of just gave me the opportunity and I took it, not even thinking, oh yeah, this is what I want to do or anything like that. It was kind of just, I need it for money. And at the time, I was just not interested in work. I'd rather go out on the streets, do the wrong thing, hanging around with the wrong people. And yeah, I just didn't enjoy the job or anything like that. And then I went to college and stuff like that, wasted a year, then dropped out of college and worked full time, 5 days a week. And I did learn a lot, and then after that, I was still hanging around with the wrong people, doing the wrong stuff. And then it took quite a big thing for the penny to drop. I nearly did go to prison for something that was because of drugs. I was taking a lot of drugs, I was addicted. Something really bad happened that wouldn't have happened sober. And that was just like a life-changing moment. From there, I was just like, right, I need to get focused. So I started posting consistently, enjoying work a lot more. And when I was posting and getting views and stuff, it was giving me like a bit of motivation to go to work. And ever since then, I've just loved it.
Yeah. Was there a point in actually working on site with your dad where you had that sort of moment where you thought, right, you know, I need to leave that behind. This has got some skin on it. This has got a future. If I pursue this, if I stick with it, that's going to take me somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it was the stuff that I was doing in like out of hours of work. It was affecting my family and stuff, and I could see it was affecting them. So when I saw that as well, I was just like, bloody hell, I need to switch up quickly. But I was seeing a lot of videos on social media of kids my age being multimillionaires, not working. It's false. Don't believe all that stuff. Get your head down in a trade, knuckle down, and you'll have a good life.
You'd probably be a millionaire if you're an electrician anyway. I've seen the rates some of these guys charge.
Well, yeah. Plumbers, especially.
Yeah, I think they'd argue otherwise. They always joke that the Sparkies are there wiping their brow with £50 notes.
Well, not me yet. I'm only on apprentice rate, so...
But that's something we did speak about in a previous episode of just sticking with it, isn't it? It's seeing that long-term goal, thinking, okay, I'm only on apprentice rates now. There might be people stacking shelves, whatever they're doing, which is fine if they're happy doing that. But you want to be, you know where you want to be going, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it's a skill for life, and there's always electricians, plumbers. There's always work out there. And as you know, not many people are getting into the construction industry. They all just want easy work and more money, which, yeah, you can get that, but the future in most construction jobs, there is good money, and I think it's a good environment to be around. A lot of people think it's bad and stuff, but I think it's good. It depends who you're working for, but it's probably the best thing I've ever done in my life, working with my dad and stuff like that.
That's brilliant to hear, though, especially coming from a direction you didn't want to be going in.
Yeah, exactly.
Shouldn't be going in, and now to turn it round to being who you are now, working alongside your dad, it's quite the turnaround and quite the accomplishment, and credit to you, you know.
Yeah. Well, I feel good about myself now, and if someone showed me what I'd be doing now 3 years ago, I'd just be like, wow, fair play to myself. So yeah, it's all about that turning point and realising what life is, and you've just got to work hard. That's the main thing.
Exactly. What sort of projects do you work on now then?
A lot of it's domestic work. We get the odd commercial work. Like we work in a small town, and we get the odd local commercial job in a school, in a factory. But a lot of it's domestic. And I've always said I'm not a fan of domestic work. It's just like the dregs of construction. But I'd like to do a bit more commercial work. I have done bits and bobs, but it's mostly domestic.
Yeah, but enjoying it now though.
Yeah, I'd still prefer to do commercial work, but yeah, domestic's like our bread and butter.
Yeah. So what made you want to start posting on social media? I mean, it's one thing having your own one where you're taking yourself on holiday or showing what you've had for dinner, but what made you want to start taking videos and photos of being on site?
Well, a lot of it was my dad. Like, he was posting stuff, and then I seen that, and then I just
wanted to show him what.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. But I seen so many other people doing it, and I was just like, why can't I do it, and why can't I do well in it? And then I started posting it, like literally 3 years ago. I started posting. I wasn't getting many views or anything like that, but it's just worked out really well, and I think it's going to work out even better over the next year.
So what are you posting then? I mean, I've seen some of the stuff you're doing, but how does it vary? What's it sort of entail?
So a lot of the stuff I used to post was faceless. I never used to show my face, and they did all right. I didn't get... When you show your face, you get a bit more of a following, because people like to see who's posting it and stuff like that. So recently I've been doing a lot of day in the lives and stuff like that, and I think people are interested in like what other people are doing, especially apprentices, electrical apprentices, for my type of content. They like to see how I do other things and stuff like that. But a lot of it's day in the life, and I'm slowly starting to post a bit of fitness stuff, because I think everyone should be doing a bit of fitness, even if it's just a bit of cardio or weightlifting or anything like that. I'm trying to show that you can do it as well as work a 9 to 5 kind of thing.
So that's where the jacked up, oiled photos come into
Yeah,
play.
pretty much. Yeah.
You've got to keep a sachet of baby oil on you at all times, because you never know.
When you need oil. No.
Could you talk us through sort of? You mentioned the videos are a sort of a day in the life of an electrician. Could you talk us through what is a day in the life of an electrician for you?
So on a standard working day, Monday to Friday, I'll wake up, get some breakfast. And I'll be honest, I don't make breakfast. My dad normally makes a good English breakfast on most mornings as well, so I have it lucky there. Then go to work about 8, half 8, depending on the customer, and then I just film some of the stuff. I don't speak in the videos, I just film some of the stuff, and then I'll get my dad to record some of the stuff as well, and then I'll go home, I'll show that I'm going to the gym and stuff like that, then I'll go back home, have my tea, edit the video and do a voiceover, and then I just edit it from there. So it's quite easy to do, like many people can do it, and a few are doing it. I see a lot more people starting to do it now.
Yeah. Do you use any like special software or anything like that, or
TikTok? Yeah.
Is it all for you?
Yeah, pretty much. Like people use CapCut and stuff like that, but I just stick to TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'll have to get a job with you guys. It sounds especially the full English in the morning. That sounds good.
It's the best part of the day.
Do you plan your social media posts, or do you just sort of there and then think, oh, this warrants a snap? Or
Yeah, well, some days I'll go, right, well, I can't record. Some customers, some builders don't want you to record.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be in the moment. Like there was a video that I posted that went viral of my friend was working on our house. We were renovating our house, and I thought I'd do a little prank on him. He was pinning skirting boards to the wall, and as he pinned it, I flicked the light off, and like he thought he went through a cable and stuff like that, and it just, in the spur of the moment, I videoed it, and it did really well, and he was like, oh my God, have I gone through a cable? And yeah, it's just all about in the moment. Like the day in the lives, I kind of plan them out, and some videos, it's just like there and then. Like that one that got 8 million, it was just there and then.
8 million views, that's amazing.
And it's just going up and up and up. It's just, it is mental. It's mental.
I may have got my figures wrong, because I think you've got even more, but I saw you've gained 4,000 followers in the past month. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it probably will have been, but I was on 1,000. I was the same as my dad. He has 1,100. I had the same about 2 months ago. And now, last night, I just hit 9,000. Oh, wow. So it's mental. It is mental.
What do you think made that go so high? What do you think happened?
Just consistency. Yeah. Literally just consistency. Obviously, the videos that go viral are one of the biggest things. But if you're consistent and you post, you don't have to post daily. If you can post daily, then that's the best thing. But a video once every other day, and it'll go well as long as you're posting half decent content. And I think I post half decent anyways.
Yeah. So how did your fitness come into it? You mentioned about you sort of mix that into it a bit. How did you sort of manage that?
Yeah, well, somebody came up to me in the gym and he was asking about my creating content, because they wanted to do a bit of gym content. And he was like, have you ever done it? And I was like, no, not really. And then ever since then, it kind of was just like, well, I'll give it a go kind of thing. And then I posted like my physique, and that got like 400,000 views. And it's the videos you don't expect to do well will do well. Yeah. And since then, I've been posting a little bit about the gym. Like I post a day in the life Monday to Friday about work, and then on Saturday, I'll show them my training and stuff. And I've got a charity fight coming up as well. Oh wow! So I'm kind of mixing it all in at the moment and showing them my training, like a bit of boxing, MMA type of thing. So I'm just creating content with like my lifestyle kind of thing now.
What sort of fight is that then?
It's an MMA fight, so a bit of everything, obviously.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. And for charity as well, you said?
Charity. So, no, that's in 14 days now, the 26th of April.
So I bet all these gym pics are getting a few DMs.
Oh yeah. OnlyFans, question mark. I'm like, no.
What role do you think social media's played on your career development? And I suppose that works two ways. Are you learning things from social media, whether that's the right or wrong way of doing it or anything like that?
Well, on social media, there's many different ways of doing stuff. Like in life, there's many different ways of doing stuff. Someone will show something and it'll be completely different to how I do it. But like people post tips and tricks and stuff like that. You can learn a hell of a lot off Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, anything. But I think it's helped me quite a lot. I feel more confident in my work. I get like, social media is full of haters, isn't it? And I still get a bit of hate, but a lot of the comments is saying, oh, that's really good, that's really neat. Especially for an apprentice, like I say I have quite a good attention to detail, and I'm quite proud of all the work that I post. I wouldn't post work that I think's quite bad, although I do see people posting the work and it's not up to standards. But no, yeah, I think it's made me a lot more confident in myself, and I enjoy going to work, filming and stuff.
Has the negative comments ever affected your confidence?
Yeah, it can do. Like, I won't show it or anything, but it definitely gets to your head and you think, oh, are the right kind of thing. But you've got to look past that. At the start, it really did get to me, but now I don't even check my comments most of the time, because a lot of it's just haters.
Did you ever bite back on anyone? And I suppose it's tempting to do, but...
Yeah, well, you want to comment back to every single one, but you know, like, you're just better than that. Just don't.
It's a never-ending circle. If you get into that, you'll just be back and forth, and you're like, what's the point? I'm just wasting my time, wasting my effort.
People do it to get a bite out of you.
To get on your skin, don't they?
Yeah, just ignore it.
What would be your advice to any people, any young people getting into trades who are thinking about doing any kind of social media? Would you say it's for everyone?
I absolutely think it's for everyone. If someone told me that I was going to do social media a couple of years ago, I'd be like, nah, what would I post and stuff like that. And I found what I like to post. I can post it daily. I'm starting to get into fitness and stuff like that. It's all about you. You've got to find what you want to post, and if you're happy about posting and stuff. So anyone young, it's a gap in the market, like. And
it doesn't feel forced. It's grown organic because it's your content, isn't it?
Yeah. At first, it's a bit like awkward kind of thing. Like, people local to you might make fun of you if you're not doing well. But because I've done quite well, not many people like take the mick or anything like that. It's going well, so people are supporting me now.
Yeah, well done to you, mate.
I appreciate that.
You've done well. And are you coming up to do your AM2s now, is that right?
No, so I'm only my second year.
Right, okay.
My AM2 is next year. I've got my electrical science exam coming up this year. But if I went to college since the start of my apprenticeship, I would have probably just done my AM2 or finished it.
But at least you got that goal in sight. And at least, I mean, for people watching this, they're thinking, okay, here's a young 20-year-old. He's not even got to his AM2s yet, and he's already accomplishing himself in his in the industry and, you know, your area. Yeah. You're saying you've got quite a good reputation, and as you say, you're blowing up on social media. So all that by the age of 20, it's not bad going, especially after doing quite a drastic U-turn.
No, exactly. Yeah, my life was going down, and then I pulled it round. And like most 20-year-olds, they might be qualified. I've kind of started late as such, but I'm doing really well on the social media side, and I'm doing well for myself. And that's the main thing, doing well for yourself.
Exactly.
Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 kind of thing. Just look at yourself and do better every day, and something will come from it.
Josh, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show and talking to our audience, sharing your expertise. As I said, we've got another episode featuring your dad, and we've got another one coming out, so everyone out there, please make sure you keep your eyes out on that one. Josh, do you want to tell our audience where they can find you on your socials?
Yeah, so it's Josh Electrical on Instagram and TikTok. I'm also going to be coming on YouTube soon. By the time this video is posted, if you type in Josh Electrical, you'll probably be able to find me.
Worth checking him out. And you'll be able to actually check him out because he's, you know...
Yeah, exactly, if you're into that thing.
Yeah. Right then, as always, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button below, and we'll see you in the next video.